Hey, this is Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for viewing my video. As always, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe if you find this content educational, helpful, or just informative. Please like and subscribe. That would help me out. And also, I have some Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Some products like Miles Davis box set, Beatles box set. Yes, I get a sales commission from those sales. That'll help me and my channel out. I really appreciate it. Please like those. Check those out at some point. I really appreciate it. But during this video, I'm going to briefly mention 3 jazz records I think you should check out. They might be worth listening to, especially on YouTube. If you like them, maybe you can buy the albums, but I listen to them on YouTube first. I cannot play the music on my channel due to copyright restrictions. I can get my video taken down. But I will start with this album, The Magnificent Thad Jones. This was issued or reissued this year in 2024 as part of the Blue Note Classic series. It was mastered by Kevin Gray using the original analog master tapes on 180-gram vinyl. I'll show you the label. This album was originally released in 1956, and it was, again, reissued this year in 2024. This original Jazz Classic series, they really do a great job with these records for the price. They really do. I think it's approximately $27, $28, I forgot. And they really do a magnificent job, I think, for the price, bringing these classic Blue Note series records to a new, younger audience. They really do a great job. This album featured Thad Jones trumpet, Billy Mitchell tenor sax, Barry Harris piano, Percy Heath bass, and Max Roach drums. Show you the song listing. And listening to this record, you can really hear, this is a pure sound of the underrated trumpet player, Thad Jones. It's really spectacular. Billy Mitchell and Thad Jones sound really great on this record. There's this song on here, If Someone Had Told Me. And just straight up a beautiful song, beautiful trumpet player by Thad Jones. You should definitely check that out. And I was really struck by the clarity and the pure sound of the drums, especially the cymbal hits. The cymbal hits, and again, this is a mono record. I failed to mention that the cymbal hits sounded like it was in the room by Max Roach. It was really just had that "You Are There" presence on the cymbal hits. Overall, the sound of this record is quite good. I have some reservations, though. I think the lower frequencies suffer just a little bit, not greatly, just a little bit. Otherwise, it represents the frequency spectrum very well. And another criticism I have is the presence of the piano. It just didn't have enough presence. At least for me, it could have been more detailed and more part of the playing experience. It seemed more like low volume, a little bit recessed, and a lack of detail. Could have had more presence on the piano. But overall, the play on this album is quite good, especially play I should say, of Thad Jones, Billy Mitchell, and Percy Heath is quite good on bass. Really, the bass sounds pretty good on this record as well. If I were to judge the sound, I'd give the sound like a 8. I just don't like the presence of the piano and the performance. I'd give like a 8.5. But check it out on YouTube. See if you like the record. I think it's worth listening to on YouTube. Great jazz record by Thad Jones, originally issued in 1956 in mono. Another mono record that was also issued in 1956, reissued this year in 2024 by Craft Recordings, part of the original Jazz Classic series, is a Miles Davis record featuring the new Miles Davis Quintet in 1956. It's called Miles. This features Miles Davis trumpet, John Coltrane tenor sax, Red Garland piano, Paul Chambers bass, and the great Philly Joe Jones on drums. In this album, you can hear just a pure, clear sound of Miles Davis at that young age. It just sounds spectacularly beautiful. It really does. It comes across real clear on this mono record. And the tenor sax playing of John Coltrane. You can just hear the, you know, the echo and the delay on this mono record. It sounds beautiful. It really does. Hearing Miles and Coltrane at that time in 1956, it just sounds spectacular. I have the same issue with this record that I did with the Thad Jones record, is at the play of the piano. It just wasn't present enough for me. It really was, and wasn't detailed enough for me. It didn't have the same, you know, clarity and purity and presence as the rest of the instruments in the band. Why, I don't know. And like I said, the Thad Jones records suffered from the same issue. Other than that, I thought it sounded great. Miles Davis, you know, just the clarity of his trumpet and the beauty of his playing style. Same with John Coltrane, just the live type of ambience that the recording displayed, this mono recording displayed of John Coltrane on tenor sax, is really great. And I really enjoyed listening to this record. Again, check this out on YouTube. Originally issued on Prestige Records. I will show you the label. And it was a great listen. It really was. It was really a pleasure to listen to. This one, the sound I would give, gosh, again, maybe an 8.5, and the performance a 9. Like I said, I just don't like the presence of the piano on this particular record. Otherwise, I think it's quite good. Miles Davis, Miles, reissued on Craft Recordings as part of the original Jazz Classic series. Originally issued 1956 on Prestige Records. Check it out on YouTube. That was a great listening session. Listen to those two records back to back. It really was. And I'm going to recommend a third. This is a huge record for my collection. And this one, I enjoyed listening to this one tremendously. This was issued in 1967, I believe. The Cannonball Adderley Quintet. Why Am I Treated So Bad is the name of the album. I guess we all, during our lives, probably ask that question. Why am I treated so bad? Or maybe we said it in a different way, you know, leave me alone, and why are you messing with me? But this album is called Why Am I Treated So Bad? Now, this album, like I said, I believe it was issued in 1967, features Cannonball Adderley, Julian Cannonball Adderley, alto sax, Nat Adderley, cornet, Joe Zawinul, piano and electric piano, Victor Gaskin on bass, Rory McCurdy, drums. I think this album, what they were trying to do, and this is the Cannonball Adderley Live at the Club. This was a live album. They say it was originally, the original album says it was recorded in Chicago. It was not. This is actually recorded in a studio in Hollywood, California. But this album, the Cannonball Adderley Quintet, Mercy, 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 Live at the Club, was a smash hit in 1967. The song Mercy, 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 which was a Joe Zawinul composition, who is on this album on piano, electric piano, was a pop hit. And I think they were trying to replicate the same energy, the same vibrant groove of Mercy, 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 Live at the Club on this album. This album is not good as Mercy, 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 Live at the Club, but it's quite good nonetheless in its own right. There's a song on here called I'm On My Way. I'm On My Way is the name of the song. It was written by 11-year-old Nat Adderley Jr., Nat Adderley's son. And I think that's the best song on this record. Just the vibe and the groove and the infectious energy that song displays, and it comes across on my system. It just, and you can hear the energy of the audience in this, on that song. Check it out on YouTube. It's called I'm On My Way, from the album Why Am I Treated So Bad. I think that's the best song on this album, in my opinion. And there's three great solos on that song. One by Julian Cannonball Adderley, one by Nat Adderley, and Joe Zawinul as well. Three great solos, and you can hear the energy of the crowd on that particular song. Check that out. And on side 2, there's two other compositions called One for Nuke and Yvette. And those are by compositions by the piano player, electric piano player, Joe Zawinul. And Joe Zawinul, as a lot of you out there know, was co-founder of Weather Report, one of the co-founders. But those are two great jazz compositions, really well composed, really well written, and really well performed on this record. Check this record out. Like I said, I think you were trying to replicate the energy and the vibe and groove of Mercy, Mercy, Mercy live at the club. They were trying to replicate that energy, in my opinion. They came up a little short, but it's still great anyway. I have an issue with this record. It doesn't sound as good as it really should, in terms of clarity, in terms of detail, in terms of the recording, at least my pressing of the record. I give the sound a 7.5, but the performance, I have to give it an 8.5, especially the song I'm On My Way by Nat Adderley Jr., performed fabulously by the Julian Cannonball Adderley, or the Cannonball Adderley Quintet. Cannonball Adderley Quintet, Why Am I Treated So Bad? Check that on YouTube, especially the song I'm On My Way. Those are my 3 recommendations on this video. Please check them out on YouTube. If you are familiar with those records, please leave your comments in the comment section below. That will help me out. Please like and subscribe, and check out those affiliate links in the description below. That would help me and my channel out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for viewing my video. God bless, strong love, and please keep the peace worldwide.